Alright, so this is the Adventures of Sullivan. Take 2. I already checked this game out a little bit, but we had a bit of a technical issue, so we're restarting this. This is a WASD and mouse side-scroller shooter that we're going to shoot our way through. Let's get a new game going. On a day like any other, a retired bounty hunter by the name of Sullivan, famous throughout the galaxy for moonwalking while fighting, was on his way to get a burger with his cat, Claude Arthur Thatchmore, cat for short. Little did they know they would soon cross paths with the most wicked evildoer. Oh, you're right, the timer was not up. Allow me to quickly solve this issue. Boop. Why are we on yellow mode? Whatever. Timer's yellow today, sure. While Sullivan Cat traveled to their destination, a sinister plan was unfolding. My sister plan will be fixing the timer as the cutscene goes. Bring me all the cats in the galaxy. I will have all the precious kittens to myself. Count timing. Oh, the timer is counting up. That's the whole problem. Oh, that was it. Thank you. You solved the issue. Here you go. Yes, sir. We will send our forces out at once. Yeah, technical difficulty. It's all good. It's all good. That's why it was yellow, because it's a count up timer. I forgot about that. My count up timer was a different color, you see. Anyways, this is basic, pretty basic gameplay. It's just WASD, jumping, sliding, shooting, having a cat, all basic gameplay functions. I can change the color. Yeah, I actually can change the color of the cat anytime I want. It's normally purple because I'm a purple doggo, you know? So you know. But, yeah, this is a relatively simple to control game. From what I can tell, it's a relatively simple game in general. But there's a lot of things to shoot. I suppose that is a good thing. The auto-clicker, well, yes. Well, spoils as you're going to spoil part of the fun for the YouTube viewers by mentioning this early. I already told you the answer to that earlier anyways. We made it! Best burgers in the sector if you ask me, but I'm just the elevator repairman. It's okay, Poisez. I notice you tend to miss information lately a lot. A short time later. Ready to dig in, cat? This burger looks pretty good. Again, though, can we have a plate at least? I know we have... Eating on a crate is one thing, but can we at least have a plate? How much for the cat? Oh, sorry, he's not for sale. Dot, dot, dot. Wrong answer, bub. I hope misinformation is a bad trend. We can talk about it later. Cats! Anyone who stops this guy gets 1,000 credits. Yep, time to run. Didn't even get to have the burger. That's the sad part about this story. Meow. Run away! Wow, I'm actually completely outrunning them. Good. Thankfully, we're good at sliding. A skill they do not possess. Bye. Recharge station. Yay. Now, this game is, as I said, fairly simple. You shoot people. You burn people. Do whatever we want to people. Ideally killing them in the process. Except for I hate the flamethrower. I actually kind of hate one fact about this. There's a lot of random weapons you get. Do you not want it? Too bad, you still have it. Actually, no, wait, that's not true. You can drop weapons. V-key. Just remembered that. So ignore me. But, that's kind of how the game works. You shoot stuff. And I don't know if there's more to it, really. I don't. So far, I haven't seen it. During the previous run I tried. As the string doors here know, because I was trying it out. But the game just kind of throws a lot of shit at you. And the basic idea is to be good enough to survive long enough to hit a recharge station, at which point the process begins anew. I can't get up there. Guess taking the lower path was a bad idea! I'm gonna go this way then. Maybe you do have to take that path, I don't know. But, basic pistol is kind of the best weapon. I'll show off some of the other weapons, but basic pistol has the best accuracy. It's kind of what I prefer. I can crush for more accuracy, but even the basic level, the accuracy is fine in my book. Anyways, I have rinsed this area, but I don't actually remember how to move. What is wrong with me? Why did I get stuck? This is different. I think it's here, isn't it? I'm not very smart today. Oh, I'm back here again. So I need to go up here. Yeah. How do I get up there, though? Wait a minute, I'm confused, actually. What happened here? I seem to have... Guys, what path did I take on my other attempt? Because I'm suddenly finding myself stuck. Am I supposed to be able to make this jump? Because it's not working out too well. There we go. What the hell was going on? My double jump wasn't really giving me enough height before. Okay, that's what I thought I had to do. What the hell? I guess the slide is necessary for extra height. I didn't realize that at the time. Yeah, the other weapons shoot faster but do less damage and are less accurate, so I don't really prefer them over the pistol. We're gonna try something fun in a little bit, though. I mean, look at how my shots missed that. There. Ow. Actually, let's try this. Everything's gonna be played perfectly normally. Perfectly normally for right now. But if I die, well, something fun will happen. That seems reasonable, right? There we go, reach our station. Oof, alright. Okay, lower path this time. But, I'm not sure. When I got this, review key, I actually thought this was going to be kind of like, I don't know why I got the impression it would be a Metroidvania, but I kind of did. Or there'd be, you know, exploration, upgrades, something like that. Things that don't exist that I thought would exist, basically. A bow and arrow. Okay. Oh wow, it's actually quite powerful. Of course, go figure this weapon of all things would be good. Has a weird aiming to it, though. But, it does pierce. Pierce is cool. Now, you can crouch to get better aiming. But I feel like with all the bolts coming around, I don't want to stay in one place, because crouching forces me to stop moving. That doesn't seem like a great idea. Though some weapons, the only way to have any amount of accuracy, so I don't know. Yeah, there's not a lot I can really comment on this game. It's a game. In its simplest form. I'm honestly legitimately curious if it will ever develop past the endless hordes of the same enemies that I am currently fighting. What's this? Oh. Gotta admit, there's some creativity with the weapons. What the hell was that? Was that like a cricket gun from Men in Black? It was one little tiny thing that shot a big thing. So I'm getting that impression. Hey, I think we made it to the end. Or whatever this counts as. Yo, Sully, they took your cat to another castle, or my main planet. Thanks, Mr. Snell. Now you can die. Nobody else can know this information. A dead end. Looks like I'll need a pickup. There's a pickup. Could I just... Wait, if I could just summon that anywhere, could I have just left sooner? The animation I gotta do is... That's cool. Sir, we've received reports that Sullivan, the famous bounty hunter, is actively engaging our forces. Sullivan, coming out of retirement, are we? Interesting. How many planets do we have to go through, I wonder? Tracking bats, okay. Bats located. Did the bats fly through space? They've led me to this desert planet. It will surely be crawling with raiders and bandits. That's true. That's true, Ungol. The snail was very helpful. Good night, Tubby. Oh, it's lizard people. Lizard people. Too bad I have to kill lizard people. Lizard people are cool. Well, at least there's different enemies. It's kind of the same. Kind of the same setup, just has some new hazards, I suppose. I mean, we have reskins on the eagles. Are these, I mean, are these really different enemy types? They all kind of just, I don't know. How does one escape this situation? Well, that's not ideal. Why is there a ledge to save myself if I can't actually get out of this situation? That's not really fun. Snake food! Alright. I think that would be a good time as any to, oh, we have to watch the cutscene again? Are you kidding me? Yes, let's go ahead and do this, the thing. Yeah, I don't care. I've already seen this. Alright. So let's engage the little secret I have. It doesn't work. Never mind. It's broken. Doesn't even work in the first place. Never mind. Okay, then. Plan B. The auto-clicker does not work. The auto-clicker that I was going to have a lot of fun with. So I noticed that you can shoot as fast as you can click, basically. So I was going to see what an auto-clicker could do for me, but it might not work now. So never mind, because I'm not using that. Just be really aggressive then. But I don't know. This doesn't really engage me that much. It kind of feels overly simple. Again, this is a Steam game. This costs money. Doesn't this feel more like something that you would see on Flash or something, though? I'm legitimately curious how long this game is and if it ever evolves into anything else. That's something I'm going to... Oh, fuck. Give me a sec. The auto-clicker crashed again. You know what that means. Please wait patiently while I attempt to navigate dangerously around my... Okay, let me think carefully about this. I could salvage this. Salvaged! Apologies for that. The auto-clicker is probably something I should uninstall, actually. It is still frozen, but that's okay. It's alright. It's all good. I'll just make sure that this never works again. There we go. Exit. Quit. Yeah, let's just remove that. I don't trust this auto-clicker anymore. Right, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and... Not sure the game crashing had anything to do with it. Kind of feel like it did, but I don't know what exactly happened to cause the game to crash, so... You know, can't really say much. Regardless. Let me hop right back in. I salvaged the situation, so it's alright. Get another auto-clicker. Perhaps so. Perhaps that would be a wise idea. If anybody wants to recommend an auto-clicker, please just, like, tell me. Tell me what to try. I guess I could just simply try the one that was recommended on this page. Yeah, let's try this one. You know, I do really want to do this. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm intrigued, you know? Just desktop shortcut, thank you. That's not a good sign. Ah, come on. Alright, so. Patience is a virtue. Thank you for this. Thank you for this virtue, folks. Right, everything seems to be in order. Let's try this out. Okay, should be fine. Let's go ahead and fire this up. And just to confirm, there is a... Alright, there we go. Right. Let's continue. This should work better. Ideally. Let's try it. Yeah, that seems to work. Yeah! Is this cheating? I guess technically. I'm so sorry I'm cheating on this offline game. What? Oh, it stopped shooting. There might be a cooldown. That's fine. This is more fun. This is more fun now. Sorry, it was just too tedious to get through the last level, and but honestly, it seems to be the same game more or less, so... Oh. Go, my pretties! I'm just gonna follow them, I guess. I guess we can still try out different guns. Now we'll shoot them even faster than before. Yeah, there seems to be a cooldown. I'm not sure what causes it. Maybe there's a limit as to how far it can shoot before. Let me check that, actually. Hold on. Click only if mouse not moving for 5 seconds. Oh, okay, I see. Click, number of clicks, infinite until stopped. Let's carefully do that. Right. Now I can. Now this one's a lot safer because this one won't. This one has an emergency crash key, so you know. Not that I think I'll need it, but yeah, I'm a little disappointed in this game. I'll be honest. It feels too simple. It's not really that it's a bad game. It's just that this isn't really something I think is worth paying for. Would somebody like to look up The Adventures of Sullivan on Steam and tell me what the price of this game is? Because I'm actually not sure. I will say though, I feel like it's more fun having this. I still have the dodge, so it's not like I'm god tier or anything. It's not like I broke the game, necessarily. After all, this gun can shoot as fast as I can shoot, so I may as well have it set with an auto-clicker. Auto-clicker is not exactly hacking. If I can auto-click something, then, well, you know, at least something like this. $5 for typically kind of just a general shooty action game experience you could probably get from a lot of free games, honestly. This is not really showing me. Here's the biggest problem this game has. What makes it unique? Nothing. There's nothing unique about this. It's just kind of basic. And honestly, level 1 and level 2 may as well be reskins of each other. In level 1, I had a bunch of enemies with different types of guns and some melee weapons attacking me, as well as some flying enemies. In level 2, I have a bunch of enemies with multiple guns, as well as some melee enemies attacking me, as well as some flying enemies. What has changed here? Not really much of anything. I mean, I have an auto-clicker, so it's a little more entertaining. That's about it. I'm actually going to play this whole game if I can, though. Because I bet you anything, this goes on for about, like, 4 areas, and then it's done. That's it. I bet this is a short game. But I must see this to confirm and verify for myself. This game could be doing something I don't expect. It's unlikely at this point, considering I'm seeing level 2 and it's kind of the same as level 1, but, you know. Also, I hope the gun volume is not too crazy for everyone. Oops, hold on. It's a bit loud for me. I realize it might be a little loud for you guys, but you know. It's a bit loud. Oh, you know, having a machine gun can do that. Let me in that let me turn it down in that case a little bit. Okay. Oh, Vulture Hamburger, my favorite. Oh look, platforming challenge. Huh, something besides just mesas and occasional pits. I mean, it's still technically a pit, but... Oh, hi there, what's in here? Hi, I guess I will shoot you. You see the price of soup go up lately? End times, man. No? Alright, anyways, moving on. Oh, we actually have bosses? Oh, okay, I won't use the auto-clicker on the boss fight. I was going to use it on all the random gobbledygook enemies I don't care about. Unless this boss fight turns out to be bullshit, in which case I will use the auto-clicker, but you know. Oh, you're going to have enemies come in from the side. That's cute. Alright, auto-clicker then. This feels like the way it's meant to be played, really. That didn't last long, did it? Like, I won't use the auto-clicker unless it's unfair. Immediately uses auto-clicker shortly after. Even with the auto-clicker, look how much damage I'm doing. I'm clearly supposed to use other weaponry that's dropping, but... Oh god. But all the other weaponry is actually... Okay, that actually does a lot of damage. But I'm dead. Yeah, I don't think I feel bad about using auto-clicker at all. Yeah, it's some early damage. I guess staying on the ground is probably safer. Even with all the annoying guys coming in. This feels like unreasonable, though. Can you imagine doing this without the auto-clicker? I mean, yeah, there's other weapons dropping, but they're not very good. A lot of them do less damage than the pistol. Meaning that I would have less DPS than I'm having right now. Right. Okay, cool. I mean, absolutely I could do it without the auto-clicker. Absolutely. I'm not that terrible of a gamer. But I don't feel like I care enough. You know what I mean? I mean, this game could prove me wrong, but right now, I'm putting in the same amount of effort I feel that it's been put in this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's rude, but this doesn't feel like much to me. Sir, it seems Sullivan is making progress. He is relentlessly eliminating anyone in his way. I will not tolerate any further bad news. Take care of it or else. The story's there. The gameplay is vanilla. The level design is thrown together. I feel like I could just, you know, people in Super Mario Maker who like take the tile tool and they just like scribble all over the place. That's a level they made. It feels like that. Planet covered a massive way for us. They're certainly trying hard to shake me. I feel like it's that. If there's no level design here, it's just kind of bumps and curves and stuff. And I'm honestly getting sick of all the relentless attacks. The moment an enemy comes on screen, they shoot. I'll save you, cat. Let me just shoot down the bat, sir. Let's see, is this level going to do anything special? Probably not. Well, we have pigs. I mean, pigs are cool. I like pigs. Could be their first game. True. I'm just saying, look, it's just, I don't know if you should see selling something this basic, is what I'm saying. Also, I am just getting attacked. Oh, toucans. Toucans? Toucans. I can't kill them. Huh. Alright, hold on. I mean, I like fat pig poor people. This is fine. I have no issues with fat poor people. Tons of spears. This is good. All I'm saying, yo, is that if you're gonna put a game on Steam, you gotta do something to make people... What makes... You gotta ask yourself, what makes my game worth people's $5 over another game that's $5? Or, you know, whatever price your game is. What makes my game more worthwhile than games that are similar to this and have a similar price tag? What makes my game worth picking over that game? I feel like that's important. For instance, I'm making the game Shifted. It's inspired off of Changed. What makes my game worth picking up? Well, if you like Changed, you'll like my game. It'll be a good choice if you enjoy Change and you want something else like Change. Change is not a genre that is very common. The chase RPG style is not common at all, so, transfer game. So I'm adding to a market. My goal is to add to the market because there's not that many games of this type. Also, if you enjoyed Change but found it too linear or short and wanted something with a little more exploration, my game offers that. My game will be basically a Metroidvania in this genre. And that makes my game unique, you know? Just pose an idea, just to pose a thought about this. There's something you gotta figure out why your game is worthwhile for an audience to play. That's very important. It's okay if it's your first game, you're just trying to figure something out. That's fine, but don't sell it. So, like, if your first game is just gonna be something that is fine, but not really particularly doing anything particularly worth somebody's money, then don't sell it. I feel like this is competent. This is definitely less bad than some games I play for Howler for an hour, trust me. But I'd rather play a janky game with a unique premise than a game like this. The worst thing for me is something that feels generic. Also, what's up, Poisaz? You went and then said nothing else. What's up? Ow. Latex TF, dots different enemies. The enemies won't be reskins of each other, which these enemies basically are. Let's be honest here. I'm looking at the AI of these enemies. They just have run at you if they have melee, run at you really fast and just stick to you. And if they have guns, they just kind of, they have like two or three different routines where they just shoot towards you while doing certain movements. There's not much here. No, change has its issues. No, I did not say don't sell your first game. I said don't sell your first game if you're still, if you can't bring anything particularly worth money to the table. If your first game can bring something worthwhile to the table, then yeah, sell it. But if it's just kind of a general game that doesn't have much going on, well, offer it for free, get people's opinion. Then work towards a more ambitious game that actually is worth money. That's my thoughts. At the very least, if you want me to be super generous, this is worth $2, not $5. Right. Let me turn that off for a second. There we go. Let me guess, that was basically pointless, wasn't it? Yep. Oh nothing. Poisaz, what do you mean, oh nothing? Yeah, if you disagree with me, just say so. Loving these jumps, by the way. These are very fun jumps I'm doing. There we go. By the way, do you know... Let me explain something. Up to jump, down to slide. I have to press up, up, and then down. Which is doable, but kind of obnoxious, I'll be honest. Oh, there's a door there. I guess I am looping around to it. Yep. Charm is jumping like how the girls in my school jump to conclusions. A lot of jumping. And there's a running joke. It's just like, it's kind of a basic story. It's trying to be funny. Like, hey, this guy showed up to the other. Dang, man, you hope you're staying hydrated. Something. Okay. Yeah, yeah, alright. It's like, it's there's also, I've also seen some games hide behind the veneer of being a joke game. Are we gonna have another boss fight? Why didn't the first level have a boss fight, out of curiosity? Alright, I'm gonna play this one legitimately. Let's see how it is. Let's see if I hate this one too. I know that's very pessimistic of me, but come on. Also, I can't hit an enemy unless they're on screen. Okay. By the way, two guns can't be killed. Yeah, again, it's if you can't design a challenging boss, throw in extra enemies just constantly spawning in, because that's more fair, right? That balance. This is not a boss balance. It's simple boss pattern, but then you're throwing in other enemies to distract the player. Now, I'm not saying that a boss fight can't have enemy spawns in it, but they have to be integrated into the boss fight in some way, and not just like surprise you while you're trying to fight. Also, the toucans are literally invincible for no apparent reason. They can hurt me as they fly, but I can't hurt them. It's just, this is just fucking spam, and I don't like it. It's just fucking spam design. This is lazy. Alright, let's kill the guys that are coming in. Alright. Oh, okay. This is not the worst game. No, here's the thing. This is not the worst game I played. By no means. But here's the thing to me. For me, a person like me, a person who appreciates uniqueness, inventiveness, experimentation, try and risk, even if it doesn't pay off, passion. The worst game for me is not the games that run badly or the games that have jank or a lot of bugs or issues. The games that are the worst for me are the ones that are too generic to make any sort of impact on the gaming surface, on the gaming landscape. That's the worst game. That's what counts as worst for me. Generic. Functional but generic is like the worst thing. I hate it. Anyways, we're going to shoot this boss with this now. Look at, you can see how basic the enemy AI is. Look below me. They're just tracking my movements and they just want to shoot me very generically. There's nothing really special about this. Tia, that was a close one. I'm going to have to start bringing popcorn. Okay, whatever, Snell. I like the attempts at humor, too. At least someone is enjoying themselves. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. I just like to see... I like to see passion in a game project. It's like... Sir, we've underestimated Sullivan's tracking abilities. What should we do? Lead him to the caves. Let the savages deal with him. Okay. Oh no, these are obviously the same cutscenes, which is for text on them. Because it would, if they made multiple cutscenes, that would take more effort. It's just effort. It doesn't feel like there's effort put into these sort of things. It's like you put something together, but if you had spent more time of it, it could have been something much better. You have a, it's like a good. A lot of these generic games have a good framework. Like a good basic framework, like something like a skeleton you can build off of, but it's like building a skeleton, and then you don't put any meat, you don't put any skin, you don't put any guts into it. It's a functional skeleton. That's it. That's all I can say. Also, this cutscene's the same. It keeps playing the same. It's using the same every time the cat and meow bats. That's the same cutscene, just pasted into a new environment every single time. I just want to point that out as well. This is very devious dungeons. Anyways, I'm just gonna, you know, do the thing. We're gonna beat this game, though, because I bet you anything that we're almost near the end of it at this point. Savages, huh? What do we got? We got pterodactyls. We got no music. We got... Oh, wow. Stupid spiders that want to pounce you. We got savage people. Okay. I mean, this is different. Sort of. That's me being generous saying that. But it's different in the sense that I'm going downwards. And there's... The spiders are new enemies. They're not normal. They're working differently. They kind of try to pounce you, so okay. Credit where credit's due. That's at least a new enemy type. But all the other enemies are kind of working the same way. And there's the. I was like, I wonder what the projectile-based enemy will be. I bet it's this guy. No, no, actually, he's a melee. Okay, well, no, that's a projectile-based enemy. Okay. All right. Activating auto clicker. Also, Hyper. Actually, Hyper, I was kind of curious of your opinion on this. Are you in complete agreement? I'm just saying that I've seen games that are more generic. This game is pretty generic, though. Oh, I've seen more generic games than this. This is not the worst generic game. But when you think of it that way, though, it doesn't even get the reward of being the most generic thing I played. It's just generic amongst these generic games. It's so middle of the road, even amongst that list, that it's just like, what is this? What? It doesn't even earn the most generic game I played award, which is at least an award. Spyro is indeed purple. I'm glad you pointed this out. We never knew this. For, new news, guys. In fact, Spyro is purple. Did you know that Spyro? Did you know Spyro's purple? Like, I know nobody else knew this, but it's just it's a secret about Spyro. He's actually purple. Very few people know this, but in fact, studies have shown. Sorry, I'm being sarcastic right now. So why does this stage have no music? Did they run out of music to make, or what? I mean, not that I was really paying attention to the music before, but at least it provides some sort of energy. I mean, it has ambient sound effects, but it's not the sort of game that needs ambient sound effects. This is shoot everything, kill everything. You don't need ambient sound effects for a game like this. Also, I love how... I want to point out this funny thing, too. In the first level, we had, like, modern people, so I could understand, like, guns like this, modern guns dropping. In the second level, we had lizardmen. Okay, maybe they reclaimed some modern guns, maybe they stole some, maybe they can seem kind of like raiders. But then in level 3, we had tribal pick people dropping these things as well. And now we're in caves with barbarian people. Like, why are we... Like, could we have at least had different weapon types based on the level we're in? No, that would have been too much effort, I suppose. These generic weapons dropping from every level, regardless of what actually we're fighting, doesn't make a lot of sense, you know? Like, yeah, this guy that was just coming up to punch me, I'm sure he was just holding onto a photon cannon he wasn't using. Even talking about this game is a waste of time that could be spent doing something else. Well, I gotta prove... The reason I'm playing it still is that I want to prove that... I want to see if I'm correct with my assumptions. Because I've learned with a lot of games that have this kind of feel to them, they're very short. They're very much just get it out the door, make a game that's long enough to count as a game. That's all that matters. Not actually putting any true effort into it. I mean... In the middle of level 1, I already saw everything the game had to offer, and it was clear to me that it was kind of... Oh, shit. I messed up. I messed up by picking up a gun. This is the worst thing I could do. Also, one of the worst things in the first 3 levels was dropping down on top of enemies, because sometimes there's unavoidable damage, and this level's all about that. This level's all about dropping down on things and possibly getting hurt in the process, because you can't see. Yeah, that guy with an axe, I'm sure he has a sniper rifle. Again, I can't kill anything unless it's on screen. I'm really glad I'm using the auto-clicker rather than hurting my finger clicking over and over. Which I would be doing because of the number of ambushes this game accidentally kind of lines up thanks to how it's, just how it's designed. Ow. Oh, good. Hide an enemy behind a foreground object so they could just ambush. They could just whack me with something I don't see. Cool. There's just nothing really going on here. It's still hard, though. That's the annoying thing. It's actually kind of difficult if you're not careful. Alright, made it. I think. Mediocrity is the worst thing you could ever do. Let's fight the boss. Why did level 1 not have a boss, though? That's still bugging me. Hi, Shelob. How you doing? Again, as usual, I will fight the boss normally, but in a few moments there will be 5 enemies coming from above and 1 enemy from the left and right appearing at the same time. Watch. Wait for the left-right enemies. Here they come. Just wait. Just wait for it. That's a lot of... Or maybe it's just going to be spiders. Who knows? Okay. Surprisingly, enemies are not coming from the left and right, but... Okay. It's actually a more reasonable boss as such, but... Just realized that the main character uses the same hurt sound as some of the other enemies did. I do like how the spiders will kind of just hit me randomly, though. Wait a minute, I have an idea. This is a really good time to kind of point out how basic this fighting is, though. Like this is a good time to kind of see what I mean by what I said. Tase Shelob, tase him. By the way, I've already figured the AI of this boss is simply go in a circle, and if the player has line of sight, spew acid. The moment I'm out of sight, he stops spewing or she stops spewing acid. There's nothing to really speak about here. I've seen much better coded AI in free games. I have. That's the thing. The problem I have with a game like this is that I have seen so many amazing free games There were so much more than this. A great example is a game I actually mean to play at some point for you guys. It's called... it's a game I played a long time ago. It's very nostalgic for me. It's called An Entitled Story. An Entitled Story. Has anybody played that? Oh god, I have released the beast. Alright, there we go. Oh man. Just compare the boss design from that game and this game. That was never sold. Honestly, I'd buy that game though. It's a wonderful game. Anyways, let's get this boring boss out of here. I don't even get to kill it, it just runs away. Okay. Hi, Char. This place gives me the creeps. This place gives me the yawns. That makes two of us. Ugh. What is this dialogue? It's just like, this is a spooky game. This place gives me the creeps. That makes two of us. Good work, Steve. I'm glad you thought really hard about that script. Thanks for taking 30 seconds to figure out a good dialogue script for that section. Sir, Sullivan is nearing the frozen system. Oh, just let it go. Sullivan is only human. Let's use it against him. How long is this game? How long can this go on? I'm legitimately curious. How long can you just repeat the same thing over and over again? Uh-oh, wasn't this the system where a sickness broke out? Zombies! How long is $5 in millimeters? I don't know. You'd have to measure a bill. Let me guess, it's gonna play the bat cutscene and then scroll with a cat going meow? Oh my goodness me! Oh my goodness me! I could not have predicted that cutscene to show up. Sick people. Hi, sick people. Yep. Zombies, cool. Eskimo zombies, but zombies all the same. Right, just gonna activate the usual thing. Well, at least one of them is crawling, so I guess new enemy type. Oh, snowball, how rude. What the fuck are these bear traps? Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh! There's something different about this level! I slide a little bit, because it's icy. Look, I'm taking what I can get at this point. Oh, icicles also fall? Okay. Whoa, okay. What did I just shoot out of the air? Like, oh, I guess undead birds. I gotcha, okay. Because we gotta have the flying enemy type. Gotta recycle. Bob, we gotta recycle the enemy types. Come on. Come up with something else. How about zombie bird? Sure. The wings don't even make sense, but go for it. I want to remind you that I only get a save when I hit one of those recharge points. So all of this progress, if I die, I lose it all. And I have to replay like a good 5 minutes again. Which for this is kind of excruciating. So I'm, auto-clicker or not, I am fucking nervous that I will mess this up. So I'm trying to do my best to get that out of my inventory. And I love how that attack is so fast. Oh, I love that those guys do a white bullet attack, so I can't see it because everything else is white. Good. Excellent. That's dangerous. The snowballs are dangerous. Give me a hamburger. It's not like you're ever anything different. Oh, that's fun. I'm glad I dropped down into this. That was fair. That was completely fair to the game design. Hey, you know what I should do? I should rewatch that intro cutscene that's been copy-pasted at every level. I should be forced to watch that without being able to skip it, and not being able to get back into the action until I've seen it. That would be a great idea. Yeah, sure. Why don't you throw those unavoidable snowballs at me? Since you attack the moment you're on the screen, because you can't be programmed with any decent predictive AI or anything that allows the player to actually see what's going on. Yep. Snowball guys are getting me like every other time. Good. I don't want that. I want a fucking burger. Oh god. I want that not to drop my head. That's also what I want. Sensor repetition does that to you. I know. Ban freezes. I hate generic repetitive situations are very upsetting for me. Yes. Again, those snowballs. I have to be ready to dodge them before they come on screen, which is kind of unreasonable, as you may imagine. Like, you gotta have the fastest fucking reflexes for those. Okay, made it to a checkpoint. Also, the music is generic too. I should leave one of those crawly guys alive. I wonder what they do. Let's see. Hi, crawly guy. Are you actually dangerous? Let me just shoot your friend over your shoulder. There we go. Wow, you are really not that dangerous. Okay. Why is that enemy so not dangerous compared to the others? I don't know why I'm going up. It's gonna force me to drop down into enemies at some point. So why am I even doing this? And if anybody is thinking I'm judging this game too harshly, I just want to simply ask: are you having fun watching this? I'm only playing it because I want to see how long this game is. That is my morbid curiosity. Oh, that's nice. Forced run mode, okay. Oh well. Decided how to take that hit. I'm having fun. Talk to you. The game is bad. Yeah. The only fun thing here is having a conversation. By the way, thanks for sticking around for this. I expected a little bit more out of this game. Oh, let's do another stupid random elevator joke. Sure, it's cold, but zombie-infested locations pay triple. Yeah, okay. Spory as fuck all, yeah. I never say you were harsh about it. No, I'm just preemptively saying that for the YouTube community that might, I don't know, just in case anybody says anything later, you know, for the video. Okay, I'm gonna legitimately play this boss, even though I probably shouldn't bother. What is that? Is that a walrus? That is a walrus. Fish bones. Do you have the same AI as Shelob? So basically, anytime you're in line of sight of me, you're gonna throw fish bones endlessly. And you won't stop until I'm out of line of sight again? Yep, looks like it. Oh yeah, I see your weakness, okay. Yep, you're boring. You go back and forth and you attack in the line of sight just like Shelob. Because heaven forbid enemies have different AI, and heaven forbid bosses have different AI. I mean, it's one thing to reskin an enemy, it's another thing entirely to reskin a boss. It's a zombie. It's another thing, like, reskinning an enemy, okay, I can understand that at times, but a boss? If you're reusing a boss, it should be part of, like, a, final area boss rush or something. Or it should be really different in some way. Anything else is kind of unacceptable in my book. Yeah, I really love this attack part where I could just not get hit. I can't hit it unless I get hit, pretty much. This is the most obnoxious attack part, it really is. I don't know why anybody would design a boss to basically send out endless projectiles if you're in line of sight. There should be cooldown periods where I don't have to worry about this. Oh, funny thing though, he has a giant hitbox, bigger than his body actually. Hey, look at this. This is stupid. This is fucking stupid. Okay, I died to something. I don't know what I died to. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna go like. Okay, I know the way to the way to defeat this thing, easiest is probably just gonna be to. I know what to do. It's very simple, actually. This is what you do. By the way, I can't stay still because of the fucking ice. Also, with the amount of spewed out, there's really no way to dodge it. Another cute little detail I noticed. Oh, what? Okay. This is just lazy. This is just fucking lazy. I can't stand it when Dave Desires do stuff like this. Anyways, let me just glitch him by shooting through the platform, because that works, apparently. Oh, I'm dead. The water wounds you. Is there any... I can't stop moving because of the ice. The ice? Actually, wait, no, there is a way. I can crouch. Crouching stops my movement. Okay. I guess I'll call that a strategy. That does like no damage. Oh, this fight doesn't hurt me apparently. Okay, that's nice. You can set the auto clicker to be faster? Theoretically. Sully, stay back. I might be a zombie now. Whatever, fucking snail. I don't care. You look right to me, dude. Why are we talking to a snail? But to answer your question. Yes. Maybe. You want faster? Well, I can do faster. Silence! All the fluffy cats shall be mine. Ahem. That is not an option. Get out of my sight. What did this guy? What did the bat say? I missed the first part of that dialogue. Not that it's really important, I suppose, but shooting him through platforms is the only way to fight. Is the only way to shoot him without him throwing projectiles at me. So I had to glitch that boss to make it easier. Are we? What was the first part of that dialogue, though? Are we getting near the end of the game? I've heard stories about this planet. A robot uprising wiped out all the human life a long time ago. How long is this game? What? Let's see. This is level 6, right? I'm amazed at this point. Do you want to know? Yeah, how many levels? I'm surprised it's actually on the Steam page. Okay, this actually has an interesting background, for at least. Oh, look, the cutscene we've seen 5 million times. 7? Okay, well, we're finishing this. Also, the auto clicker is now faster. It looks like it has a limit, though, because it's not actually shooting any faster. Robot uprising, huh? So now we're doing Terminator. I mean, that's a little more interesting. This is overall aesthetically more interesting. Got little turrets. Okay, they're different bullets. The bullets are split up and down. And green mist bullets and stuff. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm latching on to any difference at this point. No, when I find a game like this, I legitimately want to know how is this game going to try to do a finale, you know? What is this game's idea of like a exciting final boss and such, you know? What is this game's idea of like how to end the game? Oh, god damn it. Really is, all of this is like, I've played a lot of, you know, Metroid's a good example of a shooter platformer that does this sort of thing right. It doesn't leave you constantly just kind of getting attacked and having to constantly reflexively dodge everything. It's actually kind of tiring. Also, you may notice the levels are looping in on themselves a lot. This is the game basically trying to make basically the level design is serpentine to waste as much of the player's time in an area as possible. Is that an instant attack taser? I don't know if I like that. Oh. Didn't see that there. Yeah, I noticed that, like, you know what it reminds me of? That whole circular design? It actually makes me think of something. I've seen RPGs, bad RPGs have done this. Have you ever played a bad RPG that has, like, a room layout that basically just loops in on itself a bunch, and also there's random encounters? So basically you're forced to have, like, you're forced to walk on as many tiles. You're basically forced to walk on way too many more tiles of the room than anything is to be logically reasonable to say. And by doing so, you trigger more random encounters. I've seen that before. And yes, these levels are overly long for having absolutely nothing original about them. There's really nothing different about the hazard design or anything. Certainly not the level design. Throughout this entire game, I feel like I'm just exploring a cliffside over and over again on every planet. It is Sullivan's bounty hunter desire to visit the cranky cliffsides of every planet and nothing else. That's what it feels like. Pokemon isn't that bad with it. Certainly not lately. Yeah, those taser guys have to be careful. This also, with the level of difficulty this has, I also feel like this game is designed to basically be long by being hard. It's kind of has that aspect of, this is just kind of like the amount of distance between checkpoints, how unfair the enemies are. It just seems designed to be like, oh, this game has a fair amount of gameplay time in it. I mean, after all, you'll die and have to redo like 10 minutes of progress. So, you know, a lot of replay value, a lot of gameplay here. That's the kind of impression this gives me, you know? Long by unreasonable design, not long by actual challenge or good gameplay or content. Or content. Not long by content. Long by difficulty. I'm starting to detect games like this. Like, the moment I started playing this, I was like, I noticed something kind of weird about this. Oh god, there's so many things. Going up was a mistake. Why am I bothering to explore? This is not a good idea. I guess I'm just really curious about that platform up there. Oh, I have to go up. Alright. Again, looping around itself. Design that loops around on itself so that it maximizes the amount of time. Look at this serpentine pattern I'm doing. Pay attention to serpentine patterns. Anytime I go in an S shape to go through an area, that's a good example of that happening. At least there's not any bullshit snowball enemies in this level. The taser guys have a short range, so they're the most bullshit thing, but they're not that bad. Like, I'm rating things on how annoying they are, and it's like, these are less annoying, so that makes it better. Ow. Again, I would like to remind that without an auto-clicker, I would be having to shoot every single one of these enemies by my own individual bullets. Which is just... my hand would be dead by now if I wasn't using the auto-clicker. Become an elevator repairman, they said. See the world, they said. Yeah, whatever, dude. You're boring. You're just a fucking running joke that's not even running that. It's a running joke, except for somebody maimed both legs, so it's just trying to crawl on the ground and it's losing blood and eventually faints and dies. That's the sort of running joke we're working with here. Quality and quantity should be balanced out. I agree. That's why Shifted, while being a longer game than Change, will also be... well, you know what? I'm going to make it as long as it needs to be. As long as it should be. For a nice experience. I'm, again, really infuriated by the fact that level 1... I don't know why I'm infuriated by this, but level 1 not having a boss pisses me off. Because every other level has had a boss. Like, what? Why? Why, though? Oh great, it's a taser, so if it gets close to me, it's gonna... Oh, it's gonna... Is this a... So this is another simply designed AI. This is the follow the player wherever they go AI type of enemy. That was a pretty slick dodge, actually. Get out of my face, you fucking... Because of that taser, it's basically a don't get too close box. I don't even need the boss to run into me. That taser's gonna get me before the boss runs into me. I mean, I'm gonna win this, but it's still obnoxious boss fight. Every single one of these is obnoxious in some way. I guess shield was the least annoying, but... Okay, maybe the taser doesn't attack if I'm... Oh god, okay. Well, I don't even care. I'm just gonna stand here, read the messages, and not give a shit. Yeah. I didn't even care. I was like, you're dying first. Whatever. Whatever. Now that I'm in the big city, this snow's going places. Yeah, I think I'd take the countryside any day. I feel like this is just ripped from, like, movies and stuff. Every single line here is unoriginal. I can't believe that. I cannot believe how unoriginal this game is. Sir, Sullivan is almost here. Finally. Seems I will have to take care of this myself. This is just a boring bullet hell boss. No, you missed the big picture, Witch. This is just a boring bullet hell game. Good night, Jago. It's the Bat homeworld. I'm under attack. You can tell it's the final level because I actually have a different cutscene to go through. Oh no! Oh, never mind. We have the same cutscene. Oh, silly me. For a second there, I thought we were gonna be staying original. Oh, look, it's a pirate ship. What? Okay. What's going on? We're fighting the bat people, and we're fighting bats, and there's pirate ships. Okay. Oh no, they stole Bowser's airships. That's very rude, actually. Where the hell am I? Okay. I guess it explains why one of them had a peg leg. So I guess the main evil bad guy's a pirate. All right. Okay. Watch the final boss be the same boring walk towards the player if I'm... I bet you anything it will be. That seems to be its thing now. I just got the achievement Brawler 250. I don't know what that means. Let's see, actually. 250 what? Kill 250 enemies in a row without dying or quitting. Okay. Actually, no. I'm gonna look at the achievement list. Hold on. I want to know what other creative, inventive achievements do they have? Kill 50, 100, or 200, 150 enemies without dying. Kill 500 enemies in a row without dying. Why? Rescue cat. Defeat the final boss. I have completed almost every achievement aside from that one, so which I might achieve by the end of this. I don't know. A don't die achievement. That's cute. I don't know. Show your mastery of this game, and then wonder what you're doing with your life. Oh, that's lava. Okay. And see, this is why jumping down into things is kind of bullshit. Pretty good example right there. Look, I killed that enemy instantly. He's still shot. I love how insta shoot. Don't you love enemies that hit scan? That's essentially what they're doing. Well, they're not literally hit scan because that would require basically getting hit without getting hit by a projectile first. But this is kind of, it feels hit scan in their response time. Oh, if there's this many little bats to shoot, I bet I will get that achievement. Yeah, I might as well get this, I guess. It's a gun, I don't want it. Yeah, funny thing is, if I get the 250 achievement, I'll literally have every achievement in this game. Which I don't feel proud about, but it would be the fact. The fact of the matter would be that would be it. That would be the entire experience. Not even going back for achievement hunting is really necessary. Aside, every other achievement besides the kills ones are actually just something you get by playing. So no thought was put into the achievements. Not that I expected any, but yeah. I'm not going out of my way to kill enemies. I'm just going out of my way to kill everything that runs at me. Which, yeah. Don't you worry, I'm not going to get that last achievement unless I accidentally get it. If I accidentally get it, I guess I accidentally get it, but... I mean, look, if there's this many bats coming at me, I probably will get it. Really racking up those kills now. Oh, okay, going up then. Here's another forced serpentine pattern. Couldn't go too much longer without one. Gotta really squeeze out that level design. But people wonder why I don't play modern games these days. This is why. When you say modern game, I usually think AAA game, though. And AAA games have a lot more work put into them, but they have a lot of problems. Oh, good. More... Hi. I jumped in the lava, but didn't get hit by it. Alright, I'll take it. Out of curiosity. Ah, I thought it tells you. Like how far you are on that list, but whatever. I'm not far off, though. I could tell. Sorry, it just would bring an extra little bit of leverage to my point, I guess, if I also 100% this game through this run. That would be something. If you count achievements as a 100% system, I don't know if you do, but... Hi, boy. Or hey, Yam. Sorry. How you doing, Yam? Oh, that's cool. Hey, you wanna know what? You know what I just learned? The crashing isn't due to the auto-clicker. It's just the thing the game can do. So it just crashed again. So let's read. So never mind that last achievement, since the game just forcibly took it away from me. So it's also unstable to some degree. It runs fine, but then that can just happen. So that's cool. That's real cool. That's real cool. Let's finish this piece of shit. Of course, that had to happen midway through the level, right? This is easily a Crash Trap game. If this was sold for $1 or $2, I would say like maybe somebody was misguidedly selling it. A game that wasn't good enough, but they thought it was. But at $5, you're starting to push it. Well, you're pushing it $2, honestly. 5 is more than pushing it. Look later on the Steam page. That's how we're going to end the stream. We're going to look at the Steam page to end it off. Also, by the way, I can't skip anything. I have to wait. There's no skipping to the title screen, skipping cutscenes, anything. We're beating this game. Oh, I guess it does keep your progress here. Okay. Well, okay, I'll give it credit for at least keeping progress on work points. I thought I would have to do the whole level over, but all right. Don't worry, we didn't lose that much progress as such. Progress, he says in quotations, as if he's not playing the same levels over and over again with a different skin. Also, I want to point out that every single music clip has been like 5 seconds long. So not only is everything else repetitive, but the music can't even hold it. The music can't even attempt to create excitement. Do you want to, you guys, listen to this song for a second. This is a beautiful song. This is a song right now. Oh boy, this is high quality fucking audio entertainment. And that's what it does. I mean, it's not that it's a bad song per se, but it's not really much of a song. There is no love put into this game, and I hate that. Again, as I've said in other reviews, as a video game developer, you have a unique opportunity to create something that nobody else has. You have the unique opportunity to mix audio, visual, and interactive elements together. Something that a lot of other forms of media could only dream of doing. And to squander it with things like this is just sad. It's like being given the Mona Lisa and you just use it as like... It's like you're given the Mona Lisa, and instead of appreciating it, you die in lava. And then you get stuck down here and probably lose all your life. Okay, there you go. No. It's like taking the Mona Lisa, instead of like hanging it up and framing it, you use it to wipe your nose. You don't fucking appreciate what you have. I fucking hate my life. Oh shit, no. Oh fuck. How did he not die? You have so much power. Even if you're a beginning game developer. You guys remember that one game I played that, it wasn't super long, but I had a good time of it. It was very buggy. It had a lot of bugs. What was it called? It was a game where I could transfer through, portals of time and, like, change... the element of the environment, I could change it. Like ice and fire and stuff. And I don't blame you guys if you can't remember. I don't remember the name of this game. But it was kind of buggy, but ultimately a really good puzzle platformer. And I had some bug issues with it, like getting stuck on the ceiling when jumping and stuff, but ultimately that game had so much heart put into it that I loved it. It was a good game. And the guys that made it, it was their first game. And I was okay with them selling that because it was $5, by the way, same price as this game. And that game was a wonderful experience. Not super long, but good puzzles and a cute little story that was intriguing. The Mona Lisa look like it changes based on the time of day because of how it hits it. Because he painted over 4 different times. I didn't know that. Well, where'd that guy come from? He like came out of nowhere. Spawned in late. Alright, here we're back here. Let's not die this time. Not making it easy for me. Oh, don't you dare... Oh, wow. I'm lucky that I corrected myself there. Don't you dare serpentine pattern me, you bitch. Hi. Yeah, this was gonna be bumpy. Haven't been able to fix it yet. Okay, whatever. I don't fucking... Your running joke is stupid. Me in the elevator. Generic games are the worst. The worst thing you could do. Hi, Snail. Sully, I saw your cat just up ahead. Okay, cool. We have nothing to say about it. Let's fight the final boss then, I guess. I'm coming, cat. Hi. You should have stayed in retirement. Why are we still in this cutscene? This is clearly not... What are you, anyways? I don't even know what you are. Okay, whatever. So, I like how they can't bother to put him in another environment, so... You know, like, we're outside and stuff, but whatever. Okay, what? What are we doing? Okay. We're on his... Okay. I feel like I'm in danger, but I don't know what's quite giving me that sense. I just have this feeling that something wants to kill me. I don't... It's just ready to go. Just ready to go. What else we got? I got another cat over here. It's a black turtle with pirate hat metal on it. Yeah, sounds about right. Is it an elephant? It's got like a nose. It's kind of weird. Alright. I don't care, die. Oh, so that's cool. So I want to point out that where I aim, I see. So if I'm aiming up at the boss, I can't see where the cannons are shooting, or when they're shooting. Not the world's biggest sin out of this game's many sins, but worth addressing, all the same. Can you imagine doing this with manual shooting? I want to remind you guys, this is normally how I'd be attacking. Much less DPS. Oh yeah, there's weapons that drop, but they're very unreliable, and some of them suck for the boss fights. And there's no... They don't control what... If you think that the game will drop certain weapons for boss fights, you think in the game's too well programmed. Put that simply, too. For fuck's sake, when I pick up a weapon, though, that's the rough part. There are some weapons that are better. It's just a matter of figuring out which ones they are. I think the flamethrower is okay. Yeah, flamethrower is actually pretty good at shredding them. I'm gonna die first, though, if I'm not careful. There we go. Can I still get hurt by that? I can still get hurt by that! So I just hurt myself on that cannon blast to demonstrate something. Another thing that's a cardinal sin for me in video games is if you can, if you kill a boss, but its projectiles kill you after you've killed it, that is the most infuriating thing. I figured I'd test that by trying to damage myself. But I noticed that numerous bosses, the projectiles should be deleted when the boss is defeated. That a good boss, a good, you know, action or platformer game will delete any sources of damage or make the player invincible upon the moment they defeat the boss. Because anything like, when you defeat a boss, anything that hurting you at that point, that's a cheap hit. Also, I like how the turrets, I like how the cannons still want to kill me. Also, I like how I'm supposed to be retreating for this destroyed ship, but... Alright, cool. I like how we're supposed to leave, but it's not really a big deal. Let's go. This is a nice Sunday, I mean... We don't need to leave that quickly. Come on, let's be leisurely. It's the weekend. This ship has a lot of cats in it, doesn't it? No, alright, let's go. Ended already. I'm making you all suffer. Oh, please stop your fucking jokes. It's literally cats and dogs. Wait, no, just cats. I'll keep an eye on your ship. Go find... Okay, whatever. Cats. 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 Cat. I love you, buddy. Let's go home. We all learned a valuable lesson about friendship and how... We all learned a valuable lesson that if your cat gets kidnapped, just get a new fucking cat. This shit's not worth it at all, whatsoever. It's just a cat. Thank you for playing The Adventures of Sullivan. I feel as if that's disingenuous of you, but okay. Concept story, art, code, level design, music, Austin Marsh, Travis Marsh. Okay. I had a feeling it was probably a really small team. This is our first game ever released to the public. We appreciate the time and money you spent experiencing your hard work. So you guys were right. It is their first game. Does that help them? For me, it gives them an excuse, I guess, but it's a partial excuse. It's a partial excuse. In the sense of, okay, you're learning. I get that. But You still cost me $5. Well, it didn't cost me $5. Thank you for the review key, all the same. Look, I review these games honestly. I appreciate any review keys I receive, but I'll still judge a game completely honestly. And, no, this is the sort of thing I would release for free. This doesn't offer anything particular. Like, it's fine if it was a free game, I would be like, oh, this is alright. Seems like the sort of thing, like, here's the thing. I'm translating a video game on Steam right now that's free. It's called The Lar. It's amazing. It's actually got a really good story. It's only Chinese, but I've translated it up. I'm almost done, actually. But, that's offered for free. With a DLC offer to buy it, there's a DLC for The Lar. The game is free, but there's a DLC that doesn't give you anything except for allows you to support the developers. So basically, the DLC that is there if you want to support them. It's basically a donate button. I feel like a game like this could use a model like that. Like, hey, do you want to support our future efforts? Well, here's a free game. If you want to support us, here's the DLC you can buy. I don't know, I just like that system. It's kind of an odd system. I haven't seen that done on Steam too often, but I think it's a smart way of doing it, actually. But that was the Adventures of Sullivan. Or more like the Adventures of one level, copy-pasted over and over again, with some differences here and there. There wasn't a complete lack of effort in this game, but there wasn't enough substance to make it worth playing. Even for free, I would hesitate to say this is worth playing. You know? There's something really to be gained from this. But for a first game, I can tell there's effort put into this for a first game, for, you know, figuring out all that you did. For your second game, guys, do a lot better. Knock this one, like, make this game completely overshadowed by your next effort. Video games can be cash grabs. Video games can be generic and simple and without passion. And I feel that for all the effort that may have been put into this, this is kind of not very passionate. Make the next game a passion project. That was the Adventures of Sullivan.